Roofer here. We're doing an R&R in Sun City Grand, and on an existing code 2-ply, has been since before this house was built. You notice it's only a 1-ply, and the wood's pretty fair, but come on, it should have been a 2-ply. Now, you don't have to take the felt off to soften the back of your system and give it a pillow to lay on. And if you cut your curls and your laps off and you make it smooth and applicable, well, that's as smooth, if not better, than the wood surface cut in the back of your 2-ply system. That's a half on there with a sub-bull and a tuck and a fold under the edge. And then 2-ply with a curve over the top and a bull underneath the metal. Now these rows got to be nailed 3 high. I go 2 if it's a low slope, but 3 high, 2 from the top, and 3 wide on our rakes like I did that one over there. That's the code. Nailing in the middle of the roof in Arizona, if you're stupid from Florida and all you learned was one way, well, go ahead and screw it too, and why don't you go ahead and cock it down like those idiots do. You're not going to stop a 10-pound piece of tile from flying off a nail that goes through the surface. I don't care what you do to it. High wind is going to pull it off. I've seen it in Hawaii, like card decks, and they put screws in their shit that long. So even the shit that was in the rafters pulled out. High winds, you can't stop 11 pounds, but code to code. Not like people who put the nail and the rakes on and the shit, and they got one nail in the freaking rake. Look at that one over there. That's all they got. There's no nail in the top of those barrels. So they're sliding all the time. This one had 8s in the whole thing, and we're falling out. Now you put a 16 in the middle, and you put a 10D or an 8D that's, thick, but you should put a 10D in the top. I don't mind putting an 8 in the top when I'm putting a 16 in the middle. It doesn't matter if it goes through the fascia. You worried about it, cut it or grind it off, or bend it over if you're really safe, and it can't come off and hit someone in the head. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tile that could kill her. And they were hanging like my hammer on my thumb. Now, how long they've been hanging like that, I don't know. But there's a few others around here in the same shit. I had to put an extra course on this side and tighten up my rows because there wasn't enough to divide it between the top and the bottom. And they stretched it out, and the nail holes weeped through and caused her a leak in the middle of her ridge. Now, if you got to throw an extra course in something and tighten up your pattern, that's allowable, but stretching it over 14 is never allowable. I don't care what kind of damn concrete tile it is. It's never above 14. These guys had 15-inch courses in here because they were lazy and wanted to butt it up on this side of the dormer and then jack it up 4 inches. That was showing across the roof a difference in profile. That's unacceptable too. This is how you do it. This is to code 2-ply. This will go 20 years. And that's a done deal, and that's what you give people. Not what the hell you want in this single-ply shit they're still doing out there with all base and all this other crap. You walk on it a few times and it creases right over a rafter or whatever the bend is in the roof. Anyway, I'm Vic the Roofer, and this is what you give people on an R&R. 30-pound ASTM, nice and thick, not some cheap generic crap. Remember what I said? I'm using most of this wood over because it's quality wood. Like the other video, buying cheap crap doesn't do crap. I'm Vic the Roofer, and this is a done deal.